it's good. It's good to be hard on yourself. I'm very hard on myself, but I'm finally happy. And it's taken a good 7-8 years that I'm actually a bit. I feel nicer.
This is when you fully settled into the middle age. I'm on the cusp fully. You get what I'm saying? I'm on the cusp about to. But when you hit 40, this is the zen.
Yeah.
So I got 2 years. Yeah.
Do you think your life's better now compared to, let's say, where it was
2016. So
yeah,
Of course it is.
I think my journey started 2016. So I moved to Birmingham.
Yeah, when you done that,
It was a good decision, good move. I was stressed.
he was stressed though.
And I just think that I've taken all the restrictions off me. I don't feel so much pressure anymore. Like obviously I'm not married. I don't have like a wife. I'm not coming home to a family in the yard. So there's a lot of pressure for that. Don't get me wrong. There's like I've woke up and I've gone home sometimes. I'm like, rotted, like, you ain't got a family, bro. Like you don't have like a family unit. I've got like my family. You don't have like a family unit, like where you're taking your wife or your kids on holiday, doing like the stuff I believe at my age I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm not going to put an age on it, but you know, I said I've gone on party holidays and I've been at the beach side or the pool side, and you know, I'm talking to men, and then I'm telling them my age, and they're telling me they're 27, 26. I'm like, rotted. Like, we're on the same thing. We're both at the pool doing hey. And don't get me wrong, enjoyment shouldn't end, because people like to put enjoyment a cap on it, saying, oh, you're 40, you shouldn't do this. There's a video I saw just now of some brother at a 50 Cent concert wearing like one of the G Unit vests, and he's having the time of his life.
White do-rag underneath the hat. He was delivering. His wife was gassing him.
And when you die, all you have is memories. That's all you keep is your memories. And I always say to people, take as much pictures with your loved ones and friends as possible, because all you have when they pass is the memories, the pictures, the videos, and you can reminisce and go back at that. And I think I'm only at peace now because I've taken a few restrictions off myself. I'm not as hard on myself on things that I believe I should have achieved. I try to be fair and balanced and look at the world in general, look where I've come from and say, okay, where do I fit in this? How well am I doing? You know, and I think I'm all right. And I've just the other day I sat and said, I'm halfway there. Like, I've lived half of my life nearly. Unless I'm going to go to like 90 and 100, and if I'm not in good health, I'd rather not hit 90 and 100. I'd rather, if I'm in good health up to 75 or 80, let me go. Like all this, just wherever it is, I don't want to be here till 95 if I'm not strong. I'm halfway there. And, you know, I was speaking to one of the younger lot the other day, and he was trying to mock me in it, saying, like, you're an old man now, you're old. And I was like, okay. And then he started breaking down to me saying, okay, what have you done that you wish you would have done better at my age? I think I would have settled down a bit earlier. I think.
Why?
I think we always tend to think we're going to be in our prime forever. Yeah. And I'm talking just for men. I'm not talking for women.
Yeah, of course.
And I think the problem for me was that as I got older, I think I said to myself, time isn't going to run out. Yeah. And just looking at 2016 to now, that's like 9 years. It's gone so quick. Yeah. It's taken 9 years of my life.
9 years, or 7 years.
Is it 9? Is it 7?
7.
You know, my math sometimes is all over. Yeah. It's 7 years.
We call green maths.
You know, it's 7 years it's taken away from my life. 7 years.
Yeah.
And is it 7? Wait, 4? Yeah, 7 years. Yeah.
Yeah, maths is my thing.
And I'm sitting there like.
Your words are maths.
You know? And I'm sitting there like. I probably should have settled down or attempted to settle down and not be doing Jair and Gragra then. Okay. Because you got to bear this in mind now, is that if I want to have, like, say, a family of 4 kids or whatever, let's say whatever it is, when am I going to start doing that?
So would you say not knowing when to like retire is a skill?
Very important.
Because like to liken it to like sports and like boxing, for example, like there's a couple fighters that shouldn't have returned to fighting and then they get back in and they get punched up and they tarnish their whole legacy.
Jr. He should have just tapped out when he needed to tap out. Yeah. And I think where you fit, but the other flip side to it is that I don't think I was ready. And when sometimes women will get onto men saying, why do they always say they're not ready to settle down? When you're not at peace with yourself, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, as a guy, I don't think you can give peace to anybody else.
You know what's crazy though?
I don't think you can.
You know what's crazy, Gabs? I think whatever would have come at whatever time, I think we would have found a way to adapt.
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. You would have made it work.
You would have made it work.
Yes.
You'd have found a way to make it work.
So could that be my issue? Is that I'm always trying to make a situation perfect, and it's never going to be perfect. So I use it to self-sabotage and just not make it happen.
It's endless. There's no solution.
There's
no conclusion to
Because
it.
you know what it is? In your head here, you always think that you can be better, one, and then you always think that I'm always going to get better regardless.
Yeah.
So you use that as your form of self-sabotage. We all do it.
Well, it's bad because, as I said, I'm halfway there now, and I'm trying to think about what I maybe achieved and not achieved. And I always say people don't, like, I've got so many skeletons in my closet, so I'm not no
Yeah, of course.
perfect guy. Like, I'm probably worse than you. So don't,
I'm 100% worse than you.
yeah, so no thing. I just package it and make it look good. Trust me, I'm not no saint or anything. And I just sit there and say, what would I have done different, you know, if I could spin the clock back? And I think the only thing, when this young boy was asking me, oh, it's your birthday now, what would you have done different? I probably would have settled down a lot earlier. I probably would have done that a lot earlier because of the stability it gives you. And at this age now, the respect I give to men who have a family is more than anything. For a man who's genuinely running a home, and with all the pressure financially, his time, his resources, having to make sure that he's the captain of that ship. I don't think there's any more reward you can give a man than running a family.
So
There's no, and when I meet guys, especially when it comes to business, and they tell me they're married, they tell me they've got a family, I feel more secure in doing business with them.
Yeah.
Because you got a family. He may do stuff outside of the family. I don't know.
No. Now you see how the US Embassy felt about you.
What's that?
You get what I'm saying? No, but you get, because they feel like you're gonna. But if you was,
I think.
There you go.
I think that's where I'm at now. Where a lot of stuff doesn't really matter. All of this stuff that like we're doing, of course, you've got to achieve, but ultimately, it's your legacy and your family.
Do you think you'd be in the same place mentally if you weren't as successful as you are? Like if you were still in the trenches, like if you was making, I don't know, 35 a year doing.
I think some, and I can talk for me.
Of course.
I was fortunate to get a loan, and everybody. I'm going to say everybody. Everybody has a capacity to make money.
Yeah.
I'm going to make everybody. A lot of it is just a lack of access. I'm no smarter than you.
Is that access to knowledge or is it resources? Like, what is
access to people and access to money. Those for me, and people get onto when I say people.
Yeah.
Is the commodity, not money.
Okay.
It's people. You need people to make money. Like if you can't take money from people, you can't make money. You need people to work to make you money.
Yeah.
It's people. This is the workforce. People.